Mr. Cartoon Kenya, Dana Dachi. Everybody say no to tribalism.
Wanataka tuwachane na ukabila, matokeo yake ni vita na kifo. Wananchi tuwachane na ukabila, matokeo yake ni vita na kifo.
My name is Mr. Cartoon Kenya. I've been in the street for the past 10 years. I've been a child soldier in Sudan for 3.5 years. I believe everyone has a story, and this is my story.
Ni nani atakuwa nchi yetu kama si mimi na wewe? Ni nani atakuwa nchi yetu kama si mimi na wewe? Waislamu tuwachane na ukabila, Wakristo tuwachane na ukabila.
My name is Julius Oko, aka Mr. Cartoon. I'm a singer, actor, comedian, director.
Samaki mingi barini, nimechagua mmoja mie, kama mapenzi safari.
I have acting talent, I have comedian talent, but music is like everything, you know. I believe everyone, when you're born, everyone has a talent. It's like you just have to discover your talent.
Wacha niende na wewe, samaki ni mingi barini, nimekuchagua wewe amor.
I was born in a small village in Western Kenya, Nyanza province, called Msambi. My parents died when I was still young. So after that, some of relatives, they promised to take care of me, which they didn't. So I decided to walk away from home. And I was young. So what I did, I go to the next town, which was close to my place, Kisumu. And there, I stayed there. Okay, me going to Kisumu, my brother was living in Kisumu with my aunt. So me going to Kisumu, I was like, I'm going to look for my brother. So when I get to Kisumu, Kisumu is big. You can't go ask like, do you know Tieno? Do you know Tieno for everyone? That is not possible. I was young and I was not thinking. That's why I was a kid. So when I go to Kisumu, I stayed there like, I can say 3 weeks. So the more day after day, I was getting dirty. I didn't have other clothes. So something like 1 week, I was like dirty, like a chokora. So nobody who was like ready to accept me. So the only people who was ready to work with me or to say anything with me is like those street boys. So I joined them and I started working with them. The more working with them, the more I was getting addicted with that life. After some months, I was one of them. I was a street boy. After 1 year, you know, when you're in the street, when you get a story from other place or from other city, when a street boy come from another city, if you tell your story about that city, you will admire and you will want to go and try that city, you know, lifestyle and everything in that city. So there's a guy who came from Sudan and he told us like, hey my friend, that place is good, people doing this and this and that. Some of them, they were not true, but for us, we were like, okay, this is a place to be, we want to go. Okay, we get in a tractor up to Uganda also in another tractor up to Sudan. And then life was just same. And we stayed there like almost some few months, 3 to 4 months. Then these are people, they just come at night. We were just sleeping on the street. It's like they kidnap all of us. The next day we was in a forest. So the thing is like, you guys choose. You work with us, you have life. You walk away, you don't have life. We start working with them. There was racing a goon of child soldiers. So that's how I ended up there. They train us in everything, like shooting, doing every bad thing. So we stayed there. I stayed there like 3.5 years. They train us, they do everything. Most of the time you will get that they're sending us to the city to pick other kids, like to make this group be big. So me one day they sent us in the street and I said, no, I will not go back. When we go to the street, we went in Juba. I ran away. In Sudan, in Juba, there was a white guy called Tom from German. The guy had a center. So I stayed in Juba for a few days, and a guy approached me like, this a guy have a center, this is dealing with street children and what. So I can connect you with this person. The lady take me back in Kenya, and then they take me in a approved school here in Kabete. I stayed there. After some few days, I ran away. Me, I was in the street. And a month after month, a year after year, you're in the street. You sleep in the cold. When rain comes, you're there. When sun comes, you're there. That's your life. There was a drop-in center in Mombasa called Tononoka Drop-in Center. A drop-in center which you can just go there, you take shower, you eat food, you go back to the street. They don't keep children. So I used to go there. The more you go there, the more you get to interact with these people. And if they see like this person can change, they connect you to a children's home. So they connect me to a children's home in Mombasa. I went there, I stayed here for some few years. So I went to Kenya National Youth Service. After Kenya National Youth Service, I didn't have anywhere to go. I went back to that place, Tononoka Drop-in Center. And I get like, in that time I went back, there was like now keeping the youth there. You live there, everything you do there. You choose what you want to do. If you want to go to school, if you want to do a course, if you want anything you want to do there, they can help you. But the thing is like, there was not 100% doing what they say. Then I came to Nairobi. I didn't have anywhere. I asked for Kenya National Theatre. I went there, and actually I lived in Kenya National Theatre for 3 months. I was just sleeping inside Kenya National Theatre. So one day I hear like Inspector Mwala have an audition. Then I say, okay, this is the end of my hustling on, this is the end of my struggling. It was like a miracle. They didn't know I've been in the street. But I went there and they just said, okay, we want you to act like a chokora. And I did it perfect. And they picked me.
Language, skills. Help me. I'm losing my mind. No, it's just expanding.
Like Sense8, I was part of Sense8 season 1 and season 2. I was part of, there is a movie, Japanese movie, which they do about a story of a child soldier, which they already released it, but I don't think if people have it in Kenya because they are still, like, they must do their sales outside before they release it, like, to internationally. So I've done a few quite of movies, Diamond Desert, Sense8, Lion in the Wilderness, Mbasara, some local TV program also. But I hope things will be better because I've get some nomination, but I didn't get the awards. But I've get one award in Tanzania. There's a festival in Zanzibar. So far it's good. But the only thing I know, most of street children, most of them, they are like me. They don't have choice. They're there because 1 or 2, 3. And these people can really change. I believe they can. If I change, because I use all of the drug a person can use, a human being can use. If I change, I believe for them also they can change.
Umehangaika na mimi toka utotoni mama yangu, machungu uliyopitia yaniuma sana mama, lakini nimekuwa mtu mzima, nataka kujua baba, hata kama mlevi nataka kujua mama. hata kama jambasi nataka kumjua, hata kama kiwete nataka kumjua, hata kama alikufa nataka nimjue, nionyeshe kaburi lake na picha yake nimjue.